and welcome to Gardening Little by Little. Today I want to give you a tour of my tropical garden. I haven't made a video in here for a while, but this is the second time we have worked in this garden in my front yard, and it's just a little space that we have here because over here we have a driveway, so it's all concrete. So this is the only big little garden bed that we have here. I'm going to show you what we have done to make this garden a low maintenance garden here in our home. It's where we don't have to come here and work every weekend and stuff. But yeah, we put 2 layers of bricks. It had a bunch of rocks in the bottom with no weed barrier, so the weeds just kept coming and coming. So we just decided to start from scratch. The only thing that we left here was this palm trees that came with the house, and I think they have put so much growth since we moved here because they were not this tall. And we've been in this house for a year now. All right, let me show you some plants that we have here in the garden. Easy, low maintenance plants. And I just want to show you the gingers here. We got this beautiful ginger at the clearance rack in Lowe's earlier this August, and look how big they are here now in late October. They are so beautiful. They have grown so much, and they really love this spot. When we started this garden makeover was in the middle of August, the hottest day of summer. Can you believe that? But we did it. We did it in 2 days. We were able to come here and work in this bed because I was very persistent to make this front yard look very pretty and tropical. Look how beautiful the end of the blooms are too. And then we have some caladiums here. And this is actual bird of paradise, because we also have false bird of paradise in the garden, but this is an actual bird of paradise. And look, it's giving us a bloom. It's so pretty and bushy, and it's been very happy here. I think when we get the first frost, we'll come and cover it up so it could come back for us every year. This is actually a pineapple plant, and look how big it is now. It was smaller than this Cordylines, and it's really liking the spot here, and it's so big, and it has all the space here. So pineapple plant. This is a purple Cordyline grass plant, and yeah, it's very easy, low maintenance. We don't have to come here and prune or anything. So yep. So we worked on this garden bed on August, and now we are in late October, and we have not come here and done anything to this bed, which is amazing. We only have been plugging little weeds here and there that fly in the wind and end up here. I mean, that's what I think. But yeah, we haven't really done anything to the gardens since we have worked on it. So here I have 3 little pots that I brought with me from Virginia, and one of them I turned him into a water future because I wanted some water future here, but in reality I couldn't afford a real one, so I just DIY one for now. So I'm just throwing in the universe that someday I will get a beautiful water fountain to put here. But this is a very cheap, low maintenance water fountain. I could come here once a month and just throw the old water out and then put a new fresh water here, and easy peasy. And then I could put it away in winter. And over here is a tiny little pot with a bloom of mine flowers right here. Low ground cover. And easy maintenance. I don't have to come here and water it or give it some fertilizer or anything. So over here, it's a beautiful palm tree or bush, because if you come closer, I'm going to show you guys the bulbs. Ow, I just cut myself. The blades are very sharp here, but look, I just wanted to show you the bulbs, and they're very hard and an easy low maintenance plant in a big pot here. So it's kind of like my little focal point plant here. It's so beautiful, and I don't have to come water it or anything. I'll just get the water from Mother Nature. We do have some irrigations, as you can see. The waters the plants once a day when it's really hot, and that's all the water they get in Mother Nature. Here we have some helicornias. These are the falls of paradise plants that I was telling you about. Um, they are very easy, low maintenance. When I planted the plants here, I divided them in half. I even divided them in threes. And look at them now. They just created a little hedge over here. So beautiful. So we have two different kinds of helicornia. We have the orange ones, orange with yellow. And then we have the pink ones with yellow. And over here we have another little section of ginger. Isn't that cute? And we have not done anything to these beds, you guys. It's just beautiful, happy, and easy low maintenance plants. I want to scooch all the way over here so we can show this little pineapple. Look at this tiny little pineapple. That thing is ripe and ready to go, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, it was standing and now it's flopping, so we think that the little pineapple is ready to get harvested. It's so cute. And and this big plant, it's a plantain plant, and you can see the little fruit that we have over here. Pretty soon my husband is gonna come over here and be able to harvest it and take it inside so we can make some plantains. Here we have a Purple Heart Wandering Jewel ground cover, and it's kind of like a succulent plant. It's easy to divide. You just take it out and put it in a cup of water and you make more. So easy. But yes, this baby plantain also came from the winter, and then these plants came over too from the winter. So you know, they really love their spot. They get really hot afternoon sun all day. We get sun here all day. That's why those plants are probably happy too, because this is like 10 in the morning and it's really hot. Here I did a ground cover pot because I just didn't want to be buying too many annuals to put in this pot this year. I decided to go with the ground cover perennial. That's easy, low maintenance. It does not need a lot of water. And yeah, look, right now it's blooming and it's happy, and we don't have to come here and water it and fertilize it because it's a very good perennial here in Florida. I did put some little plugs of the purple succulents. See if it takes off. That way it could just slowly get over here. A small little pot of caladiums. And this is the front door. When you see this video, it's gonna be November 1st because it's a Saturday. I'm trying to post my videos on Saturday. We are in Halloween season right now, and this is how we have the home today. So all the fun pumpkins. Over here we have another pot of blue evolvulus plant. I have like 3 or 4 here. It's a little dry right now. Here we bought a palm tree. My husband is into bonsais, and he's gonna see if he can make this little palm tree into a bonsai. Can't wait to see that happen soon. Over here we have Jimmy Bob and Jerry, and they're soon gonna be painted as Day of the Dead. Over here we have a yucca, which is a low maintenance plant, and just very happy where it is. It does not get a lot of water, but it gets a bunch of sun. And it's a very pokey plant. If you come closer, we could show the needles here. Yeah, the needles are very sharp. We have some agapanthus behind the chairs. And I'm hoping that someday the agapanthus will be above the bench here and just be able to poke out the little balls out in summer. But I got the plants very little, so I didn't plant it anything over here. It's just a weed barrier with a bunch of mulch. And then once in a while when we see little weeds like this, it's so easy to just come in here and plug them out. Very, very easy. There you go. Very easy. And then we just throw them away. So that's usually how we maintain the garden. Just, come in here and plug some weeds that we see sticking out so that way it will be very clean. Over here, I'll give you a sneak peek on my other side of the front yard. It's a sneak peek, y'all, because this guy, I'm hoping to do a garden makeover, tropical garden as well, but right now it's full of weeds. These junipers are full of weeds, so I'm hoping I could do another garden makeover on this one because we have done a garden makeover on this one, but the weeds took over. Now I'm gonna see if I can make another garden makeover on this side of the yard, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So please like and subscribe this video. Thank you so much for watching this video and checking out my tropical front yard garden tour. I really hope you guys like this video, and I hope you got some inspiration of my plants here and gardening little by little here in Florida. I really hope you guys subscribe and like this video and join me in my beautiful gardening community that I'm trying to create here in YouTube. And to the next one, friends. Bye. I just want to show you the 3 palm trees that came with the house. And I didn't know how to garden around them, but then I found this channel here in Florida. Her channel name is True Gardener, and she lives in Vero, and she's a tropical garden designer. And I'll write her name here. And watching her videos, it gave me inspiration of be able to create a tropical garden and easy, low maintenance garden here in my home. So.